Hello, everybody, and welcome to Freedom Friday. Sorry I missed for Thursday, but I was busy. And we are going to cover Freedom Friday because you know what? Freedom Friday is really important this year. We had the election the other day. Oh, God, thank God it went the way it did. Now we just got to get rid of the baddies, and they're working on it. So let's see how everything goes because I think this was our freedom. I'm pretty sure that this was our freedom. And we are going to go to Suddenly Saturday. So we're doing both days. We're going to, today is the 8th. So it's 11/8 of 2024, which is an 18, which is a 9. And we also have Suddenly Saturday. It's 11/9, 2024, which is a 19, which is a 1, and a 9 and 1 make a 10 again. So that was interesting. So we've got a 1. It feels like, to me, it feels like the first day of the rest of our life because it is going to be amazing. Once we get rid of all this election crap, and we can go back to living again. Yeah, the theater is over for a while, but no, it isn't. I lied. It's just starting. The Hollywood list is coming out. So be prepared, people, because we've known this for a long time. Cue the Card told us that in 2017 when we all started following Cue the Card. Let me see if this light is gonna, yeah, that's gonna be rough. Um, we all knew this was gonna happen. And then, as we were telling people, people thought we were lunatics, like we were the tinfoil hat people. We were the conspiracy theorists. And let me tell you, the word conspiracy started with the CIA, which is those three-letter agencies, that aren't that great. So, yeah, it started then, and it's been the Joe Biden and Kamala show, and now we're going into the Trump show. And it is the famous final scene. We are going to start seeing movie stars in Hollywood go down big time. My husband's like, I didn't care about Hollywood anyway. I says, well, it's not just Hollywood, Donnie. It's like a little bit of everything. Disney, they've already been nabbing child pedophiles in Disney. They just busted, what was it, 51 people that were working for the Magic Land. I'm pretty sure that's going to be done. There's tunnels under there. They're their own city. They have their own police station. They got their own fire department. They're like a city in Florida. And Florida has let it go because they probably paid them well. Well, guess what? The money changers are changing. Uh, you we own Disney basically. We've been paying for it. So yeah. And it does need a cleanup, a big cleanup. So okay, we are going to go into this because there's so much going on right now. We have to keep working on ourselves. That's all I can say is we have to don't work on anybody else, work on yourself. Because if we conquer self and we get self under control, everything will flow into place. But it's just that it's self. We can't get away from the self sabotage, the SS, we sabotage ourselves. And we can't do that anymore. We have to restructure our mind because we are going to find out that everything is false. We're living in like a false matrix. And we just have to kind of use our intuition and really go out of our box. We got with the Soul Helper Oracle, I'm going to read the number 1 because that will tell us a little bit where we're going. Number 1 tells you that you are a magician, priestess, and now and then requires solitude in order to fully develop the capabilities within you. You need solitude now, in particular, in order to receive your visions from a spiritual teacher. Clearly and without compromise, number 1 promises success and a deep bond of the heart. It will teach you to feel the moment of creation within you. and to perceive yourself as a spiritual being. Its energy field is the beginning, the absolute being, the sum of all possibilities, and the pure spirit of the subtle world. Yeah, that's where we're going. We have to really get this 3D matrix out of our head and realize that we always have the power within. We got a number 8, and it's live in this world as a dreamer, create a future paradise. And I love this card. She is dreaming and manifesting all that she wants. She's in her world, butterflies, flowers, the sun on her face, just drifting in a dream world and imagining the paradise that she wants. The dreamers of this world are active creators of their own lives and futures, in close touch with their imagination and inventiveness. A powerful creative potential awaits each of us when we tap into these aspects of ourselves. With its perfectly balanced energy each day, dream has the potential for fulfillment. There is no ego and no relentless desire, just the pure feeling of dreaming itself. Dreamers are deeply connected with their own magic, whether they are aware of it or not. When they dream, they let go of everything and enter a space where only magic exists. Keep your bold, brave, and beautiful dreams safe in your heart. They are worth more than all the riches of this world. Dream with every fiber of your being for the benefit of all living creatures. It is your mission, indeed your responsibility, to imagine in your dreams a world like a paradise. Dream a better world for us all. Such a world can ultimately only be created by those capable of imagining it. This is the ancient cosmic law of analogy. As within, so without. Only what is within us can be manifested in the outside world. Give your dreams and the images you see in your mind's eye even greater power by experiencing them more intensely so that they can guide you towards your potential. This card indicates that you are in a time in which dreams have more creative power than ever before. Your feelings and emotions are the magic that will make your dreams come true more quickly. Make use of their light and give in to your dreams. Dream a paradise for all living things. Visualize it every day and intensify these dreams with the helper's suggestion. Your helpers for the next 21 days, the power animal is the otter. The herbal essence oil is sandalwood. The healing crystal is Moche marbles. And number is 8, infinity. Number 8 tells you that now is the time for harmony, calm, and a place of retreat. You have been given the gift of a light that opens your mind and delivers the strength to create something that will last for all time. Should you want to do so, number 8's energy field opens up eternity for you. It is renewal, paradise, spirituality, calm, mindfulness, and the completion of transformation. We are going through such a time in this world of transformation. I mean, it is just a beautiful thing, but it is kind of scary, you know. We have a card that kind of went with that. There it is. Okay. Spirit told me where it was. I was looking for it, but Spirit said, over here. Okay, we got the angels and ancestors. And remember this card, the dreamers of the world, the ones that are creating, which is us. We got one card out of angels and ancestors, and it was the great teacher. I had to yawn behind the book. The great teacher learned from spiritual experience, and that's what we're going for right now. We are having spiritual experiences within and on the outside. My husband is starting to get messages from someone past, and he's trying to figure it out. And I said, your best bet is just go within and they're trying to manifest and they're using all their energy to get to you. So help them out there. Know that what is happening around you is divinely inspired. Learn from your current experiences, then share them with others. This card is inspired by the many prophets and teachers who have brought great healing to the earth. There is a great teacher in every tradition. And this card represents the one to whom you feel closest, as well as the great teacher within. The teacher wears simple clothes, here to demonstrate that even if you live a simple life, it can be an incredibly spiritual one. He is surrounded by a sense of serenity and harmony because he has absolute trust in the higher power that moves through him. And the dove on the card represents receiving answers to prayers through signs and experiencing peace through joy. This card can represent a teacher in your life or the great teacher within. Either way, it shows that you have dedicated a lot of time, effort, and energy to understanding yourself and the world. You are having spiritual experiences at this time and gaining a greater awareness of what you need to do in order to grow. There is a great chance that if you've been having any challenges recently, you've surmounted them and allowed them to be vehicles to lessons and are helping your spiritual connection. If you feel that you've received messages from heaven or the universe recently, this card is confirming that these have indeed been holy experiences. We are having a lot of holy experiences right now, and we really need to listen to them. Trying to see. I love these new the Starseed Oracle. So far, we've got some great cards, and I've been just kind of playing with it. I haven't been really reading the cards because I like to see them come out and what we're envisioning and what we're thinking about. This card is baby steps. Action, follow your intuition before it makes sense. You're being called to take grounded action in response to your soul's calling, to start where you are and begin building in a consistent way. So many people stop themselves from living a soul-led life because they're waiting to know the destination before taking the first step. But intuition doesn't work like that. Our soul is always calling us every moment of every day. The way to find yourself living in harmony with the cosmos is to listen to your soul's baby calls and whispers each and every day and take grounded action in the direction of those calls and whispers. You're being encouraged to start small, bit-sized, to put one foot in front of the other, to do one thing every day, to break things down into achievable tasks. Time on Earth goes slower than on other planets. This may cause frustration for starseeds. You can expect a faster pace of manifestation and thus give up before the seed begins to sprout. If you resonate with that, it's time to opt for consistency over urgency. Time to take baby steps in the direction of your calling. To remember that you don't need to have it all figured out or know exactly where the path is leading you. You don't have to know every single step along the way. Before you set out on your great journey, you just need to take the next step. What's one simple baby step you can take in the direction of your soul's calling? I like that. And it's like being on a cliff and you're looking out over the cliff and you want to take baby steps to the edge because you don't want to fall. So you're taking baby steps to the edge. And that's what we're doing right now. We're taking baby steps to the edge of our knowledge, trying to expand it and learn outside the box. And the box is hard to get out of. But, star family, you're part of a team of souls. Call in support. Here we are. Here we are. You're part of a team of souls. Call in support. At some stage, we were each a part of a soul cluster, a gathering of souls who broke away from one another to experience themselves individually. Those who are part of your soul cluster are part of your star family. Your star family are those souls who are cut from a similar cosmic cloth. You haven't just experienced lifetimes together, your souls were once actively one. It's very common for star family members to incarnate at similar times to work with anchoring a similar frequency of light and to cross paths with each other. You know that someone is a part of your star family when you feel like you know and remember them for the moment you meet. They feel instantly familiar and comfortable. Time both passes quickly and stretches when you're with them. You feel more yourself with them than with anyone else. It can sometimes feel like looking in the mirror because, in a way, you are. Often you'll go out of your way to help those in your star family, instinctively knowing it's part of your path. When a star family member dies, you feel it very deeply, regardless of how long you knew them. A certain soul mourning or soul breaking occurs. Think about the people in your life. Who do you feel is part of your star family? If this card comes up in a spread, it's like that you've met someone who is part of your star family, or you're about to. Starseed Soul Inquiry, who do you think is from the same star family as you? How can you call upon them for support? That's the other thing. And you can see all of us just flying out of the star. Those were really good messages. I'm really liking this star seed oracle. I hope you brought coffee and coffee. I got the cards because I really needed coffee today. Today was just like this crazy. It's been a crazy few days. I'm getting to the point where I don't want to deal with shit. I just I don't want to deal with it. If it's stupid and it's not in my field of my now space, I just don't want to deal with it. So yeah, I'm having a little something. And yeah, okay. Love that you are different. I love this card, and I call him Sunny. You have strengths and weaknesses, and both are worthy of love. Know them, honor them, and do not heed those who tell you that you must change in order to fulfill their expectations of you. You will never be who others expect you to be. You can only be the unique individual you are meant to be. Love that you are different, for it is your differences and loving those differences that make you truly beautiful. Yeah, if we're trying to be like somebody else, good luck. You're not. You'll never be like somebody else. You might be similar, but you're not them. Reveal your truth. She's got the mask on when she's around people. She doesn't want to, people to know her truth, but she's about ready to take that mask off and let people know her truth. When you were born, your soul shone bright. As you grew, you were taught of right and wrong. You were taught how to think, how to live, how to believe in a way that makes you fearful to say no. To disagree is to risk alienation from family and society. And so you hide your true thoughts and feelings behind a mask. That mask hides your light. Cast it aside, embrace, and live your truth. and let your soul shine once more. I hope everybody is letting their beauty shine out there. Don't hide your beauty. It's not really good to hide. Okay. Uh, okay. I've got so many decks now, and they're telling me which ones to use, and this one was quite a few. We've got the Magic Spirit Oracle. Wants to come out and play with a 5 because she's ready for change. Look at how beautiful she is. She is just amazing. She reaches out to the potential that is calling for you, potential and possibilities, future highest self quantum. I am quantum leaping into my highest reality. The world, the quantum traveler, you are at a point where it's possible to lean into a higher reality. There are infinite potentials and parallel realities all happening at once. Which one are you living? Which one are you creating? What are you attracting? Break the cycle of mundane, repetition, and settling into dissatisfaction. Okay, I had to do something, folks. So we're going to start a little behind. I probably already mentioned some of this card, but I'm going to start so we don't miss any. The world, the quantum traveler, you are at a point where it's possible to lean into a higher reality. There are infinite parallel potential and parallel realities all happening at once. Which one are you living? Which one are you creating? What are you attracting? Break the cycle of mundane repetition and settling into dissatisfaction. Is there something you feel drawn to? Is there someone you admire who you'd like to emulate? Those feelings are pointing you to where your highest reality is. Even if you feel jealous of someone or something, this shows you what your true potential could be. Pay attention and don't judge the feeling as negative. It is your guide. You are capable of tuning into the quantum realm and manifesting a best case scenario. The world is at your feet. Destiny is in the palm of your hand, and you are a co-creator with the universe, regardless of what is happening in the world. And as chaotic as it may seem, you are a powerful extension of divine consciousness, here to play, evolve, and enjoy life. Your mission is no different in the spiritual realm. Your soul has been evolving, so too are the lives you have been living. Attune your energy like an antenna to the channel of your desired reality. Your soul has brought you here to live one of your fullest lives ever. Yeah, we are going into some amazing times. Now, this is a manifest. In this book, it has some helpers. This is a manifestation enhancer. Use meditation to tune into the field of pure potentiality. Practice the feeling of your desired reality as if you are already living it, especially just after you wake up. Look into meditation, sitting and walking. Listen to Subconscious Reprogramming Affirmation by Jess Shepherd, Rising Higher Meditation on YouTube. While you're sleeping, in your present life, find moments every day to indulge in the things you want more of. Appreciate yourself for all the unique beauty you already have. Celebrate yourself every time you accomplish something that you are proud of, small as it may be, even if it is just having a peaceful day. Love expands life. Appreciation expands your expression of self. Gratitude creates abundance all around you. Fall in love with your life now and in the future. I love that message because, yes, we have to fall in love with ourselves, not ego love, just the purest love that you feel. Um, that is a perfect. I love my new cards. I'll tell you, I always go with my energy on what cards I need, and they just all really came into place. I mean, we have so much sacred stuff going on right now, people. I mean, it's just so much. Okay. I've got so many. I'm not going to use all the decks all the time, but I'm going to pick and choose. Well, Spirit is going to pick and choose. And I'm just going to go along with it. We got a number 12, which is a divine message. And these all, the divine has been talking to us all along. The divine is the one that told me to start this YouTube channel. The divine is the one that tells me how beautiful I am daily. I listen. I meditate. I listen from within. When I need to go quiet, I hear this small, still voice in there saying quiet. So I'll turn the radio off or the computer or whatever, and I'll go meditate or something. And that's when I'll hear in my twilight dream, not a heavy sleep, but a twilight. That's when you'll hear the most. Broken open. This is the human spirit oracle. You must have some cracks to let the light shine through. Have you been through something that tore you into pieces, that broke you down to nothing? When we break, it makes space for growth. Like a dense forest, there can be no sun for new growth. But when one tree falls or breaks, it allows the warming sun to penetrate the canopy and feed the roots. You've been through enough. It is time to feed your roots and step into the sun. Remember that sometimes you must tear something down to rebuild a better home. The same is true for us. If we have been through life-shattering events, do not get stuck in the ruins of what was. Instead, build a fabulous new dwelling. Never underestimate the curb appeal of a renovated home. We have been renovating because we have went through 3 hurricanes in the last year and a half. So we have really been working hard on our homestead, and we really love our homestead. You have to love where you live. There's things that we need, there's things that we need to do, but you know what? The storms really opened our eyes to a lot of things. And I think we all need to go through sometimes those eye-opening experiences. We are going to read the Divine Master and Sanat Kamara, open channel, signs, codes, downloads, and sacred information. And we know that we've been getting the sign codes, downloads, and sacred information for a while. Santa Kamara, which means eternal youth, is an advanced cosmic light being who is dedicated to helping the earth rise up towards the light. He is deeply passionate about supporting those on earth who feel called to fulfill their life's purpose and make a difference. This brilliant guardian of light has been acknowledged in many different traditions and even has a temple dedicated to him in Kyoto, Japan. Legend has it that he came from Venus 6.5 million years ago and is eternally 16 years old due to the atmospheric differences between the 2 planets. In the Ascending Master teachings, Lord Kamara is the regent of Earth and of humanity, the head of the spiritual hierarchy that governs spiritual guidance and supports the Earth's evolution. Much of the information about him states that he resides upon the etheric plane in Shambhala, the city of light, hidden in the Himalayas. Sanat Kamara is also the head of the Venetians and the twin flame of Lady Venus. Hearing high-pitched noises, seeing flickers of light, and having the sense that beings are visiting you in sleep or meditation are all signs that you are receiving downloads from heaven. Right now, you are an open channel to source codes and information that can help you understand how your life can be more aligned to the energy of purpose and meaning. If you are feeling highly psychic or intuitive, or are feeling a particular message rising up from within, this card is here to help you trust in what you are receiving and encourage you to follow through on the guidance. Whether you are experiencing more signs, downloads, or spiritual experiences than usual, or it's an entirely new experience for you, it's important to take some time to contemplate and meditation now. Signs are wondrous moments, but it's also important to reflect on them, for they can have crucial life affirming information that will support you on your path. Know that you are being guided and were born to be a light. I just heard a lighthouse in the storm. So I think that we are going to be a lighthouse in the storm for some people. Uh, Now with the practical magic, we got a number 5, another one, and it's lunar strength, lunar magic. And this is twin flames. That's a masculine and feminine with their wolf, drawn empathy, contemplation, intuition, trusting the quiet, gentle power within you and connecting with your inner knowing. Everyone is a combination of yin and yang, or feminine and masculine energy. This has nothing to do with gender, but rather the constant even flow of qualities you're naturally embody and can also consciously adopt. So-called feminine energy, also referred to as lunar or yin energy, is a powerful force and an immense strength. Two, as lunar or yin energy is a powerful force and an immense strength, yet it is gentle too. Introspective, inward, and internal. It is full of calm and fluidity. It is linked to intuition, to the subconscious, to dreams and enchantment of the moon and its cycle, and with the mysteries. When this card comes to you, it indicates that your current situation will benefit from your embodying some of this lunar energy, helping you to cultivate compassion, wisdom, and your inner knowing. Listen to yourself and others and allow yourself to be vulnerable, sensitive, and empathic. It's encouraging you to look deeper, to consider less traditional solutions, and to trust your ability to discern the right options for you. Most of all, this card asks you to recognize and honor your own power and remember your strength. It can also suggest you look again. Something may be hiding from you, or perhaps there's an important truth you are refusing to see. It's time to pause and look within so you can discover how you really feel about this situation. Your answer will come from knowing who you are, understanding that it is most important to you, and connecting to your inner heart so you are able to express your true emotions without fear of judgment or criticism. Slow down and make time for gentle wandering, for nurturing yourself and any new ideas you have, and for going with the flow while you reflect on your options. Allowing yourself to be vulnerable can be scary, and going off plan can feel counterproductive in a world of structure and rationality. But attuning to the feminine energy of the earth and acknowledging your feminine power, regardless of gender, is a mark of strength that will increase your understanding, spiritual perception, and awareness of your path forward. Consider how you can start to integrate feminine strength into your life, bring more magic to your everyday experience, and honor and develop your intuition. There is immense wisdom in trusting your inner guidance and following your heart. Now is the time to embrace it. Yeah, we need to follow our heart because we can't ignore our masculine and feminine. That's it right there. And you've got the moon flowers that only bloom at night. Okay, I need a sip of coffee. Now, we have the gateway of light activation decided it was going to poppy out. Palladian activation, coming together, harmony in the heavens, resolution. The Palladians, also known as the Seven Sisters, is an open star cluster found in the northwest of the constellation Taurus. These bright blue luminous stars, which form in the last 100 million years, are among the stars closest to Earth and are the cluster most obvious to the naked eye. It is for this reason that they have been connected to many spiritual traditions through the ages. This gateway transports us to a space where we can witness the great coming together of the Palladians. Each and every single star within the cluster is representative of a nation of divine beings. The Palladians are said to be human-like beings who honor the feminine and live in an advanced way that we on Earth could also experience if the female body, if we were to accept and honor the holiness of the female body. If we were able to travel to the Palladians in the third dimensional world, we would not find these beings, however, for they have transcended the physical state and operate on a higher vibration. Find the Palladians in the night sky or look at an image online, then say, "Great Palladian guides, thank you for showing me how to heal the matriarchal line and honor the feminine so that I can support a more balanced and evolved form of existence." Palladian energy is about coming together in peace and in harmony. You are blessed to receive this gateway, for it's a powerful message of assurance that whatever uncomfortable energy you are experiencing right now will soon be washed away. The Palladians are beings who live in complete honor of their planets and their people. They acknowledge that in seeing and connecting with one another, they have an opportunity to see and experience the divine. They also know the consequences of disrespecting others. It's for this reason that this is no longer possible for them. If you are being challenged by loved ones now, aim to shift the dynamics of this relationship through a loving approach. The lessons you are facing at this time is an opportunity to heal old wounds and operate from a higher state of being. I love that because we are starting to be from a higher state of being. I'm going to save that one for last, the golden future. And we are going to go into the tarot reading. I've been just going with what spirit tells me to go with. So that's where we are right now. Okay, we got a 52 out of the Enchanted Map Oracle. Magical Map Shifter. Look at that. Wow. Okay, let's see. She's got white feathers of some kind. She's got a clock with the energy coming out of her hand. She's got golden wings. She's got a clock in her heart, like it's time, like tick-tock, and she's got energy and like a spaceship flowing all around her. That's a really wild card. Spirit orchestrates everyone's destiny. When the magical map shifter card arrives, it comes with a mission to make you aware of the people who come into your life to impact your personal growth. Perhaps you may meet a soulmate whose presence invites you to be the best you that you can be, or someone who leads you out of difficulty and into a place of safety or success. Pay attention to those individuals who cross your path today and cause you to reflect on your journey. Be awake and aware, and you'll recognize them for the important change agents they are. Your whole perspective about who you are and why you are here will shift. The magical map shifter always initiates you into a better version of yourself. Wow. That was an interesting message right there. Now, with the number 52, we got a 21. That is perception. Perception shapes your worldview. Understand what your senses tell you. Knowledge and understanding are limited. Changed perception cannot be unchanged. If your perception is clouded, take a high ground, seek a new perspective, challenge your perception. Who influences in your perception? Do you have all the facts? Represent yourself honestly. Watch for false perceptions. The fifth of the influence cards pertain to organization, identification, and interpretation of sensory information in order to understand what we sense and experience. When the perception card appears in your reading, it symbolizes an opportunity or need to look at how you analyze and interpret your experiences, and how your interpretation then influences your choice and ability to see and weigh options and opportunities. Our lives are built upon a foundation laid by our perception. How we perceive the world and those around us influence our ability to learn or our understanding of the cause and effect, our ability to see and weigh our options and to make decisions. There is no area of our life that is not influenced by our perception. Our lives can be empowered and fulfilled because how we perceive our reality gives us confidence, or our lives can be destroyed in an instant if our idea of what is real is revealed to be a lie and our perception is shattered. Oh boy, yeah. We are going to go through that. We are going to see the perception of what we've been living in, a false matrix. And it ain't going to be fun. We ain't going to like it much because we did get the Eight of Swords. As she's looking into her reflection is bound and is blind to what's going on. They got a mask on. Trapped, restricted, victimized, paralyzed, helpless, powerless, and imprisonment. You may act like you're your own worst enemy because you fear the future and resist the new. You may feel that circumstances limit you, but there are more serious limitations in your life due to the fact that you refuse to see the real state of affairs. The most important step is releasing limiting beliefs, especially feeling of victimization at the hands of another or a sense of unworthiness due to recent events. Remember, the situation is not as bad as you may imagine. I think that we have to look at the cards that came up. We got the magical map shifter. Okay. We've got to use the perception with that one. And right now we're looking in the mirror and we're blindfolded and bound, but we're doing it to ourselves. She's not like that in the real. She's thinking, she's reflecting, and this is what she sees. She's in a victim mode, but her reception is clouded because all she has to do is map shifter. That was good right there. Okay, now we've got a number 47. That is Sacred Pool. The world is a reflection of your thoughts. You see yourself bound and blindfolded. The world is a reflection of your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs, embodied the love you wish to see in the world. When you look into the mirror, do you like what you see? This card asks that you focus on self-love and self-esteem, reflected by the sacred pool, and be at peace with yourself. A detached self-examination made with rigorous honesty is called the now. Can you see how far you've come and how magical your life is? Do you notice the spark of divine shining through your eyes? When you're conscious that you're the embodiment of spirit, it's because easier to act in good conscience, then you'll reap the greatest rewards. Your unique service to the world is not only needed but celebrated. See the love within you and know that if you cast it upon the waters, it will return to you tenfold. Be at peace, for you are beautiful and loved. Act with surety and confidence, and success shall be yours, whatever you inquire. Uh, yeah, this is still kind of going off on your perception, the shapeshifter, and the reflection of the Eight of Swords. Interesting. With that, we got the Nine of Swords. Where are you, baby? And the Nine of Swords. Oh, okay, wait, we got 14. I knew there was another card. Hang on. Oh, that was the last one, but it is the last one. Sacred Pool. You know what it just said to us, okay? We got self. 14, which is a 5, which is change. That's self. There's your guardian angels giving you love and supporting you. Your two dragons are bound to you, protecting you. And you are in the magic of your heart and the energy that surrounds you. Establish a unique individual identity. Be free of definitions and labels. You have unlimited potential. How has your past shaped you? Identity is fluid and changing. Who you are is for you to determine. Are you trying to fit with the wrong crowd? Know who you are. Who do you wish to become? A path of loving expansion. Let go of the herd mentality and think for yourself. The self card is the sixth sense of reason of being. It signifies the importance of establishing a unique and individual identity that is free of definitions and labels and embracing unlimited potential. This also, we have to really work on self. We've got the sacred pool, and we looked in the mirror and seen something. We were bound and we were blindfolded because it was our perception. And we need to be free and clear and use the magical shapeshifter to shift our way into the energy pool. Now we got the Nine of Swords, and that's with where'd you go? The Self card. That's the clarifier, and it's reversed. And that's a 9. Recovery, learning to cope, facing life, finding help, shame, guilt, mental health issues. You may still experience the consequence of a difficult situation, but the pain has already subsided. Your imagination, however, still paints the current situation in a much worse way than it really is. You needlessly get upset and worried without any reason. Getting help from partner, alleviation stress by sharing, clarity about work, finding peace, stress becoming real. The reversed Nine of Swords begins a message of hope, offering faith in a higher future and promising better days ahead in this position. The card offers relief from pain and suffering, providing a sense of comfort and healing. That was interesting, and that was perfect because, yeah, it was a clarifier for self. It was upside down. Okay, that was the last one of that one, and we have one more, and it's Ghostland, and it's a 17. You can learn from the past and imagine a beautiful future, but you must live in the here and now. Whenever you set your sights too far ahead, you run the risk of losing your self-footing. For rarely do the present and future match up exactly on the enchanted map. That is your life story. The future has no substance right now. It is a place that has no grounding as of yet. You can't live there, yet you can take measured steps toward a goal or dream. These steps are important now. The same goes for nostalgia. You can look into the past wistfully and remember beautiful moments or revisited lessons learned. However, you can't live there, nor can you go back and change what was. Yesterday is gone forever. Live fully in the present. The now is the most powerful place. To put your attention, its magic reaches out in every direction, further than the heart and soul can see. This was a really good reading for today because the last card we got that shows the reflection of Ghostlands was Ace of Cups. Love, new feelings, emotional awakenings, creativity, spirituality, intuition. The ace indicates new beginnings. The Ace of Cups represents love, renewal, emotional well-being, and creative expression. Is a beautiful card that signifies a period of connected and fullness. The Ace of Cups represents a positive flow of energy and camaraderie. It can also indicate a mutually beneficial friendship that brings happiness and deep emotional satisfaction. I keep thinking the world is our oyster. And we got the pearl. Okay, we have one more card. This has been, I did a lot of decks, guys, because this was just such a good reading for Freedom Friday and Suddenly Saturday. We got a 36, which is a 9. Golden stellar internet, communicate in a fifth dimensional way. Look at that card. The internet allows huge amounts of information to be transmitted instantly. In the golden future, it will be replaced by a golden quantum stellar internet using high frequency wave bands that only carry positive, inspiring spiritual information. These will be totally harmless to human, birds, fish, animals, insects, and trees. As the new golden age progresses, humanity will receive much wisdom and assistance from the master of telephony, the part of Mercury that has already ascended, and other friends in the universe who are already cooperating with Archangel Michael to set in place a fifth dimensional communications network. This will eventually be replaced by a seventh dimensional system anchored through Stonehenge. Crystal transmissions are being programmed once more to help humanity. The fifth dimensional consciousness of humanity is only interested in high vibration, illumination, and uplifting transmission. The master of telephony are the 12 illumined beings who oversee the ascending aspect of Mercury. Sister, quit. The planet of communication, they link to you through your throat chakra, your center of truth, which is overseen by Archangel Michael. Ask Archangel Michael to fill your throat center with royal blue and gold energy. Then send out an intention to connect with the master of telephony. As you do so, magnificent angels on the golden ray will work with you. Part of your ascension mission is to hold the light that will enable the golden quantum stellar internet of the golden age to be established. When you do this, your throat chakra will glow with integrity, honor, and courage, allowing you to communicate in a pure and charismatic way. It is time to impart your truth consciously in a fifth dimensional way, as if you were already in the new golden future. When you do this, people will trust an aspect of you. Oh, that's great. Wow. What a reading, guys. Okay. You know, we have to be prepared at what's going to happen. And I hope you guys listened to that video that I posted a few times ago. I still am posting it. Go in and watch it. It will show you how the masculine and feminine work, because it is masculine and feminine. So I hope your coffee is warm and creamy and beautiful, and it tastes wonderful today. And I love everybody. May every step in your journey be positive and magical. And you know what? Just be you.